Hey guys, welcome to you again to another Showdown Sweep. I'm Mr. Luke, and today's one we got ourselves I about to say a full for a second almost, but we got a rapid style URSHIFU sweep. Now, if you haven't seen the first two URSHIFU single strike sweep, I definitely recommend you check those out because they were really crazy. I actually managed to get two special sets on it instead of its physical set. And unfortunately, I never got to use Wicked Blow, but that doesn't really matter. You ever seen them like Wicked Blow sets and how physical sets work on that. But today's one, we're gonna be using instead of single strike, we got Rapid Style. Now for this one, we got actually a little bit complicated with this set because the Rapid Style is completely different from Single Strike. Now Single Strike is a fighting dark type, but Rapid Style is a fighting water type. So kind of a little bit somewhere between it, like a little bit something between, like something solid between it, with typing. But I think of all things, I think Single Strike has a lot more weaknesses, but fighting Rapid Style has less. So honestly, compared those two, Rapid Style probably is better off than the Single Strike because it's more neutral advantage with it, especially because of the signature move. Which, by the way, today's one, I wish I could do a special a special URSHIFU sweep with the rapid style, or a special rapid style sweep. But however, compared to the special on the single strike and the rapid style actually has way more complicated moves on its special side. So sadly, I can't afford to do a special one, but I can do a physical one, which is why we're going to be doing this one. Now, people, if you haven't heard this one, now this gets heard this move, Searching Strikes, which is, by the way, it's a signature move. It does 25 base power, which, by the way, you're thinking, well, 25 base power, why would you think that's a good move? It's not a strong one. Well, it always results in a critical hit for each one. Now, that's similar as the Wicked Blow single strike does. Rapid Style does the same thing, but it does 25 critical hits chance, so that's like double amount. So technically, it's kind of better almost because it also removes like Sturdy and like Focus Sash users and stuff like that. Now for this sweep here, we actually was doing an actual couple random battles, and I actually was doing an actual attempt for a Rapid Style sweep instead of a normal one. Now for this one, the first battle here, we actually have two battles here. And what happened in this first one, we actually just, I think actually was the start of the battle? Okay, yeah, okay. So at the beginning of the battle, I actually wasn't even going fully for this one. I actually was doing a little bit of attempt. And basically what happened is I just virtually send my Tatsugiri in and then swap it out to my URSHIFU. Oh god, I whistled while I said it at random moments. But pretty much I just sent my Tatsugiri in and out to Rapid Style. So I hope you guys enjoy the first battle, and I'll give you a full explanation on the end of the battle. Well, I'll tell you the full amazing set, and yeah, pretty much it. See you guys again then, and as always, enjoy the sweep. Well, nothing like a salty rage quit on the first battle, and that was amazing because I actually was about to get the sweep there. I actually had a full completely as a sweep there. I could have easy countered with my unfist ability. I would have easy surging strike on the Aspera. The Cinderace was gonna probably get outsped there, probably unless it doesn't run at max speed with Jolly Nature. I would have easy one shot it. And for Scream Tail, same thing. Would have probably gone down, and because it doesn't have, probably doesn't. I think like it probably didn't have photosynthesis, and it would have probably gone down, outsped it, and Surging Strike would have done its job, and that's pretty much it. So let's jump into the second one, and this one was a really interesting one. So second one, we pretty much did the same strategy. We pretty much well, we wasn't actually doing it fully likely because I actually was then attempted my sweep there. So we got a Zacian here, and it's gonna just go for its behemoth's like a behemoth spam, I guess, and it's gonna just do whatever they feel like. So I wish I could use quick attack at the moment, which by the way, on the first battle, it was kind of funny because you know, hold on a second. Actually, let me quickly just hold on a second. Let me just make sure fix audio there. I just. Hold on. Let me fix that. Hold on. Oh god, my screen is open. Okay, hold on. My screen is flickery. Hold on. Oh, there we go. So I'm back. My screen was flickering a little bit, so I'm gonna have to. Well, you know what? I'll include the whole thing. My screen was flickering a little bit, but now we're back. So, anyways, we're back in this now battle, and totally didn't have to close that in. But you know what? I still did it. So we gotta actually Surskit now. My Mr. Just Rage Quit itself is gonna go ahead and go for a. Get its sash and pretty much go for a sticky web. Now at this point right now, I was still actually going for the URSHIFU sweep to let you remind you. Now one more thing I need to do before we swap it in, I had to go to my Tatsugiri and activate get my red card. So I went for Endure just to kick them off the field and swap themselves into the next mon. And they kicked themselves into the battle, and they're going to swap into Houndstone. However, that was the big issue because before I was going to go for Memento, they swapped into Gold Gengo and activate the. Sorry about the hiccup. They're going to activate the Good as Gold, and that's going to counter it. So sadly, that is pretty much it. I'm pretty much going to get Dazzling Gleam on the face, and yeah, it is time to swap in myself into the master of the. We only have one option. I went for a Surf, and I'm pretty much going down from the Dazzling Gleam. It's time to swap in the master of Rapid Style and enjoy the sweep. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed the URSHIFU rapid style sweep there. As I said, that was a really close one, a really interesting one, because I actually got to use my entire my set here, and a little bit of a full meme set as well between it. Now, I never got to fully use all of them, but I got to use most of them. Now, for this sweep there, my main move was my Surging Strike, which, by the way, yes, it was a really necessary move for in case of it, if you understand. Now for this one, we got this is a very much mix, a little bit between it, but just an alright set. Now this one's a jolly nature. Let me explain why. A jolly to a max speed, 220 for its attack and 36 for its H speed. Now you're probably wondering why I run this set. Why didn't I run like adamant nature? Because I have sticky web. Truly, that should have been countered, right? Well, in case, because here's the thing. You still remember there's a lot of competitive Pokemon, and a lot of opponents runs like, probably like, let's say like Calyrex with like timid nature, max speed, even can run like a Choice Scarf, and then we got Regieleki, we got, what we got, actually, let me give it an example, because compared to the speed and most competitive, like we got Electro Hisuian, Zacian, Dragapult was pretty fast, like in general. Fluttermane. We got a lot of fast ones in general. We got a lot of fast ones, and compared to most things, sadly, of all Pokemon, like its speed for Urshifu, it's like somewhere below near Uber's, which is like below like Sandy Shock. And is that even faster than Halucha, which by the way is faster. So there's a lot of a few fast ones in general so you can counter. So you can probably get countered by those ones, and even if you run Sticky Web on the field, it still can get literally outsped anything. So best way to do it is have something like an alright. So you could run like you could run maybe like a Salakberry set, so maybe avoid getting outsped, but then to remind, but that makes you thinking like, well, I get speed. But will I able to KO them? No, you won't, because this thing is not extremely super strong. So I decided to figure out a strategy using its move between it, like using a more mix memes and good competitive. So this one is a Surging Strike set with low kick, headbutt, and Thunder Punch set. Now the best thing about the sweep here and the second battle is that the opponent actually went for a Thunder Punch on the Electrikes or Electros. I don't know exactly which version of it. There were too many Elect names, I guess. If I didn't go for a Thunder Punch, they could have gone for the Flamethrower, and they would have even activated my Lychee Berry. Which, by the way, I am definitely saying this right now. If I didn't activate my Lychee Berry, there would be no way I would have probably guaranteed to take out the Houndstone or the other Pokemon, which is like the Revival Blessing one, which is pretty much, you already know which one it is. Which, yes, this thing definitely is still can be countered by Bulky and a lot of a more stalling set as well, by the way. And another counter with this one is that it's alright with its defense and health. It's pretty good, but special defense, it's somewhere draw the line. So like one Moonblast or anything like that, bye-bye for Urshifu. And especially be careful, because some Pokemon does lack to be careful about the most critical one. Now, a few ones can be countered. I would say the set still can be countered. Shell Armor can be countered because they avoid from getting critical hits. So essentially Surging Strike will do neutral damage. It does like total of, let's say, 70 total damage. Or 70 base total damage almost. So it's not that exactly. It's kind of similar to a Headbutt and a Thunder Punch normal. So not the best one, but still alright. So pretty much this set is using your Lychee Berry, outspeed the opponent, and hope the best the Surging Strike will do. Now you can actually even run this one as even a Drain Punch set instead of Low Kick. I'd run Low Kick for the lulz, especially the Levitate Electros, which by the way, Levitate, it somehow can get kicked on its, I don't know even if that has something between it, but either way, But pretty much that's a strategy. I could even run. I should have even run like focus energy maybe for the other moves, but the main move was already surging strikes, so there was no issue about that. And once you use a couple surging strikes on the KO move, it's pretty much GG. And that's pretty much it. So we done the single strike we done a single strike on the Dynamax one, which is basically we just did a normal one. We did an actual single strike on the Scarlet Violet, and now we did a rapid style on Scarlet Violet on Showdown. Both of them. We cannot include an actual Showdown, or we can't do an actual Pokemon generation sweeps or themes because I can't afford them. I don't have enough money. I can't put that on screen. Simple as that. So pretty much showdowns to go. But anyways, that's pretty much it for the rapid style URSHIFU sweep. And I'll talk to you guys as it goes next time. And also one more thing, the Electros on the second one, if I didn't tear myself into a fighting type, that would have probably went down from it Thunder, if it landed, of course. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And peace out and see you guys next time. Stay lucky out there and take care. Oh yeah, also by the way, this first bound totally was the salty rage quit. Totally. Alright. Take care.